Okay. What is user interface? User interface means, uh, something that we interact with. So if you want to interact with a computer, if you want to interact with a computer, you basically use this UI, GUI, graphical user interface. Generally, if you want to get into this folder, something like if you want to get into this drive, you simply click on the E drive, and if you want to click on this, if you want to navigate to drive D, you click on this, and if you want to go to some random folder like UI, you'll double click on this. And if you want to go to some like this folder, JS folder, you double click on this. So just by clicking with the mouses, we are navigating to each and every place in the computer. Okay. So this is called as graphical user interface. Okay. This is called as graphical. That what you're seeing in a computer is completely graphical GUI. Okay. You're seeing the folders and you're seeing the files and file types and everything is being defined. Okay. And this black color screen is called as CUI. It means character user interface or console user interface. Okay, CUI or when character user interface or console user interface. What is that? Yeah, console user interface. See, before the GUI, before the graphical user interface, in the initial days, basically the computations and everything will be carried out using this black color screen called as console user interface. Okay, so just by using this console user interface, I'll demonstrate few commands. Okay, I'll demonstrate few commands that are useful for Java, that are useful for execution of Java. Okay, let's go for it. Let's take some E drive. Just note it down, or else no one brought the book. Okay, first one. Switching to drive. See, we have how many drives are how many drives are there? Totally, we have 4 drives. So if you want to switch into one drive with GUI, you will double click it. You will double click it to navigate into that drive. And if you press the backspace, you will get back to the parent directory. Okay. So if you double click on the drive, you will be navigated to that particular drive. So if you want to get into a drive in CUI, you have to give the letter E. So if you want to get into the E drive, simply E colon and enter. E colon and press enter. First one, drive change. See, just write it like drive letter colon enter. Drive letter, see, something like you just have to write like this. Colon. Do you know the symbol of enter? Do you know the symbol of enter? Yeah, you can just look into that. You can just look at your keyboard enter symbol. You just look at the keyboard's enter symbol. You will find something like this. This is called as enter symbol. So whenever I said enter, you have to write this symbol. Okay. Drive letter colon enter. Drive letter colon enter. So use it to switch between the drives. E. If I want to navigate to something like D, D colon enter. If you want to switch to F colon enter. Okay. We can navigate into any drive that is existed inside the computer. Like if we want to go to C drive, I can go to the C. So that's actually my root directory. So by default, it is redirect me to the root directory. Okay. Did you understand? D, E, F. Next command. If you want to list all the directories, if you want to list all the directories, means what is directory? I'm saying every time directory. What is that means? Directory means nothing but folder. How many folders are there here? Totally, I have 28 items, in which 3 are files and 25 are directories. 25 directories and 3 files. Let me switch to the D. So if you want to list all the directory information, you just have to give dir and press enter. dir and press enter. D. Directory D colon slash. I have totally 25 directories and 3 files. Okay. I'll get the complete information of the directories and when they are created. These are the date of creation date. Okay, I'll get the creation date, creation time, and whether it is directory or file. That is also, this command will be determined. Okay. Did you understand? Yes. dir and plus enter. Second one, dir enter. dir enter. Use it to display. Use it to display the directory information. Use it to display the directory information or folder information. That's the second one. Now, the third one, most important. Attrib enter. ATTRIB enter. Attribute of a folder. Attribute means nothing but files. Files inside that folder. Okay. I have totally three files. Did I have any extra files inside this one? No. Let us say I have some 105. Let me navigate to some. I'll go to this one. There are 138. Okay. This is actually too big. Never mind. So let's get into this folder. Okay, let's get into this folder, and we have 105 items here. Totally 105 items, in which there are 2 folders and remaining 103 are files. Okay. See this. So we go to the F drive. Okay. We go to F drive. So in the DI there are 30 files and 25 directories. Let me count this. 3, 6, 9, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25. Totally 25 folders and remaining 30 are obviously files. Okay. If I want to display only files inside that folder, I can give attrib. Okay. Attrib enter means use it to retrieve files inside a folder. Use it to retrieve files inside a folder. See, I have different type of files here. I have Word files, I have some PDF files, I have text files. So, and there are image files also there. If I want to display only, PDF files, let us say PDF, okay, I have PDF, a lot of PDF files. Okay, come on here. Attributes star all the files with .pdf extension. Star means all the files with the .pdf extension. Press enter, only the PDF files will be retrieved. Okay, there are some 9 files out there. And if I want to display only Word documents, docx, there are docx. Okay, so that is how we can. So let us say if I want to display all the files that is starting with the Java. Okay, attribute space Java star.java. The file name must be starts with Java and followed by anything and a dot with any extension. Star means all the files with any, I mean like with Java as beginning word and followed by any kind of pattern. See, I have PDF, I have docx, PDF, docx. Okay. And also I have PNG image also. First one PDF, second one is PNG, next docx, PDF, docx, PDF, docx, PDF, docx. Okay.
So both closed bracket is mandatory.
Before attribute,
There is a closed bracket. Closed bracket.
F colon slash. This is the one we're talking about.
Yeah.
Huh? That's actually an inbuilt terminal point actually. That's a terminal point. I think we cannot do anything about it. Did you understand this one? Displaying the attribute, displaying the files inside a folder. Okay. So this is the attribute command. It's very important. See, if you want to open next one, CLS, enter. Next one, CLS enter, which means clear the screen. Clear the screen. CLS and enter. So screen will be cleared using the CLS. Next one. See, if you want to navigate to one folder, something like, so we are in the F directory now. We are in the F directory now. If you want to navigate to, choose one folder. Let us say I want to navigate to folder JS. Okay, I want to navigate to folder JS. How can we carry out the same action using GUI? Simply, we can double click on the JS folder so that we will be navigated to that folder just by double clicking on that. If you click on this one, you will be redirected back to the parent folder. That is the general action we will carry it out using GUI. Let us say to change directory, to change folder. Okay, we have a command called as cd space. What is the folder name? JS. I'm in the JS folder. Okay, there is around 49 items there. Here information. So next command cd space folder name, enter. CD space folder name, enter. Use it to navigate to a folder. CD means full form is change directory. CD means change directory. So if I want to change directory, there is two commands. There we have two commands. CD and JS is one command, or else we can go for chdir space JS. Okay, this is also one command. Use it to alternate command for CD. CD is actually shortcut. CD is actually shortcut to get into the folder, okay, subfolder.
CD space folder.
Folder name. That is the easiest way to remember. Just remember the CD, that's it. Don't go for chdir. Next one, if you want to create, if you want to create a folder. See, I want to create a folder here. Then I have to do this. MD means make directory space Anil. Anil means direct control.
Folder name.
Anil folder name, okay.
MD means main directory.
Make directory. Make directory. See this. A new folder Anil is created, okay. And if I want to create one more directory, MD space Srinivas. See this. MD means make directory. Make M-A-K-E, make directory. Okay. If you want to delete that one, delete Anil or del, sorry. Or else RT, remove directory. RT is working fine. RT space Srinivas. Next one, RT. RT means remove directory. You can do this. RT space folder name, enter. Try to remember these commands. Tomorrow I will ask you each and every command because they are obviously useful. Okay. So in the JS folder, if I want to switch to subfolder again, something like jQuery. Again, I have to change directory. CD space JQ. Just type the JQ or just type the J and press the tab. All the folder that is started with J will be navigated. Okay. I have two folders that is starting with J in this particular folder. jQuery and enter. That means I just navigated to the jQuery. Yes, okay, Harsh. Next one. And if you want to furtherly get into the folder, some 5 form validation folder, what I have to do? CD change directory to 5. Okay. అర్థమైందమ్మా ఇది చెప్పిన CD means change directory. Use it to navigate to subfolders. So getting into the subfolders is fine. How will you get back from the subfolders? Simply let me show you one thing here. How many folders are there here? Harsha, totally how many folders are there here? Neil? How many folders are there in this particular folder? totally
Seven.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 folders and 75. Sorry, 75 and 7 folders. Okay. So let me demonstrate you this. If I go for the directory information, the hell.